Mr. Lewis, please take your three cards together.
Sir, going through a divorce is not emotionally easy for both parents and their children. And it makes matters worse when they have to worry about whether they have a home to live in after the divorce. In response to the public petition I filed, MND has stated that, quote, a range of government agencies work together to ensure that no child is without adequate housing, regardless of whether his or her parents are single or married, end of quote. But the problem arises when parents do not have sole care and control of all the children, and all the children are aged below 18 at the time of the divorce. They will need to get their ex-spouse's consent to apply for subsidized public housing. This consent requirement is difficult since their relationship is clearly strained. I also note that sole care and control is now seldom awarded. I do understand that in the last 3 years, HDB granted more than 200 requests to waive the consent requirement, but I hope that Minister can consider waiving this requirement altogether for all divorcees. Next card. So I have 2 rental blocks in Nee Soon East, and they are in a sense isolated from most of the other HDB blocks, with a school on one side and industrial properties on the other side. I feel the stigma from living in a rental flat is strong, especially when they seem to be isolated from the community. And I worry about how children brought up in this environment will feel and what the impact is on them. I understand there are existing HDB blocks where rental units are integrated with sold units in the same block, thereby integrating the community. Can Minister share HDB's experience with integrating rental units in the community and whether it has been beneficial for the children living there? Can Minister also share whether HDB intends to build more such blocks, and if so, when? Next, sir, I have raised animal protection issues for the past 2 COS, and this year I really want to record my deep appreciation for the good work the AVA has done, and to thank them for the tremendous progress they have made in the animal protection movement in Singapore. While there's still issues to be worked on, nothing and nobody is perfect, but we're definitely heading in the right direction. And the collaborative approach has yielded much success for both our residents and the animals. And so this really isn't a cut per se. In fact, I propose we don't cut their budget, but hope that Minister can consider increasing their budget so that a team that has done amazing work with very limited resources can do even more this year and can achieve even more progress.